What are some of the most important ERP modules that you should consider for your ERP software? I'm Philip Dennis with Watkyn, and today I want to talk about Enterprise Resource Planning Software, or ERP software, and the different modules that comprise an effective ERP system for small business. Now, when we're talking about Enterprise Resource Planning software, we're talking about software that helps an organization manage every aspect of its important operations. And of course, that's not limited to small business, state and local government, higher education, healthcare. Most ERP software today is made to be modular. And what that means is that we have components of the total software solution, each of which excels at helping a business understand and manage better a specific area of its operations, whether that's finance and accounting, or manufacturing and inventory control, or project management. And what this means is that an organization can typically purchase or commission for custom development the modules that are specific to its needs, because not every organization has the same needs, obviously. A successful implementation of an ERP system will include those modules, and only those modules, important to the management of your organization. When we talk about the most important ERP modules for small businesses, those, again, depend on the type of organization that you have. So let's start off, for example, by talking about project management software. A project management module is going to allow you to track and follow your company's performance as you deliver on a job or a project. So this will include things like measuring direct and indirect labor costs, number of hours, materials costs, out-of-pocket expenses, custom information for each job, such as important dates of deliverables, when they're due by. It will allow you to assign different aspects of a total job, such as sub-processes or sub-jobs or tasks, to individual teams or team members. And this will not only help you ensure that you can deliver the job to the customer or client on time and to spec, but it will also, after the fact, help you to review your company's performance. A project management module is essential for all those businesses oriented around projects or jobs. And that could be service projects, that can also be physical projects. So if you make custom machinery, for example, to order. Now, certain other businesses don't so much rely on projects as they rely on the manufacturing or sale and distribution of inventories of physical goods. And if that's your business, then a good ERP inventory management module is going to give you the insight you need in order to manage your inventory levels so that you don't have stockouts. You have the inventory in the right place at the right time to support your business operations. It's going to help you to track the times at which you need to reorder raw materials or inventory as part of your manufacturing process. Likewise, for sales and distribution, a good inventory management module is going to help you track the location of your physical inventory. So whether we're talking about multiple warehouses in a country or spread around the world, or even within a single warehouse, it's important that your inventory management module includes things like inventory on hand, inventory that's on order, inventory that's in transit, inventory that's set aside or reserved for a specific job or a specific process, but also that it shows you the complete history of your inventory so that you can see where was inventory ordered and received, where was it transferred, track things like damaged inventory, RMAs, that help you to manage things like consignments. You need to know that there's inventory that belongs to you, but it's stored at a consignment warehouse or a consignment location pending sale or use by one of your customers. Keep your whole product catalog, correlate parts or inventory items not only by your own internal SKU or stock number, part number, but also by your vendors and your customers' SKUs or part numbers, so that you can easily communicate and facilitate ordering with your vendors and your customers can with you seamlessly. Another critical module is the financial management and accounting module. Traditionally, this is the heart of an ERP system because in a business, all operations ultimately boil down to the financial statements. You need to be able to translate all these operational aspects into their impact on your profit and loss, your income statement, your balance sheet. You need to be able to track variances and things like that. And a good ERP implementation is going to help you to do that. It's possible that you already are using accounting software that you like and you don't want to change from that. It's important to understand that a good ERP system will be able to integrate with any modern finance and accounting package that you have. A good ERP system is going to be able to use a modern API to move data into and out of your financial accounting system. It may be the case that in your business you work with multiple currencies, and so a good ERP system should allow you to track purchases and sales in different currencies, track the historical exchange rates, and then allow you to report on any of those different currencies. In addition to finance and accounting, the CRM or Customer Relationship Management module is a critical one that you should consider. CRM is about gaining business, gaining clients or customers and things like that. But in fact, it can be very important to integrate your CRM with your ERP system. If you use, for example, a project management system, it can be very helpful as part of your sales process to take in the requirements for a project, all the details and the specs that are going to be needed in order to execute that job. At the point at which you close that sale, you can send all that data right into the project management module so that the people in your operations side will have access to all the information that they know. They can communicate easily with the sales rep about the job. The sales rep will be able to see the progress of the job's execution and communicate with the customer about timelines and so on to make sure that expectations are being met and so on, to keep communications open. It's also helpful too because let's say you're in a manufacturing business. The people who are managing your inventory, as they see deals closing in the CRM or they see the pipeline, they see deals at different stages in the pipeline, that will help them to get a sense for forecasting purposes of the manufacturing capacity that's going to be needed, the inventory that's going to have to be ordered and be on hand. It's important to be able to take that sales pipeline information and feed it into the business operations for forecasting purposes and to make sure that there are no bottlenecks or delays in actually delivering. Another module that you should consider as part of your ERP implementation is human resources, HR management. Now, businesses today employ and contract with a number of people in your local area and all over the world. Because of that, it's important to maintain good records of your team, be able to track all that information, not only related to payroll and so on, but about their career history with you. So for example, it's good to be able to know when people onboarded, if they've completed an onboarding process, which assets have been delivered into their possession, whether those are key cards or physical keys, other physical assets like laptops or cell phones, things like that. You also want to be able to track when was the last time that a particular person received a review, a performance review? When's the next performance appraisal? What is this person's history of receiving pay raises or incentive compensation? To what extent has the person participated in different training events, mandatory or optional? What certifications does the person maintain? And is he or she up to date in continuing professional education hours, for example? You need to be able to see that people are up to date with their certifications, were background checks completed and completed on time. What teams or projects has this person been involved in? What was their performance? And then in addition to that, for compliance purposes, it's important to know where your team members are. Where are they physically working? Are they working on site or are they working remotely from home? What jurisdictions might you have nexus with if you have remote employees? All of these things are very important, and your HR management module can help you track all that information. And then another important module that you should consider for your ERP implementation is a marketing automation management module. Relates to CRM, manufacturing, sales, all different aspects of your operation, because it can help you to maintain a regular rhythm of getting word out there about your product and services and about your company on a regular basis through different omnimedia channels. Custom ERP modules can also reduce the total cost of your ERP implementation. The reason for that is that in some cases, you may be asked to buy modules that you don't need, and it won't be clear that you're paying for them, but you really are, because they price the whole solution on the basis of all this functionality, and you don't want to pay for functionality that simply doesn't apply. You're not a manufacturing business, you don't deal in inventories. Why do you care about the inventory management module, for example? You only have to pay for the modules that you actually need in your business. And in addition to that, having all the modules that you do need can save your company a lot of money in terms of reduced overhead, in terms of reduced delays, reduced spoilage or working capital tied up in inventory that's not needed, bottlenecks in production, reputational risk because of quality problems, all of those things apply. So by having a good ERP system in place, your business can run more efficiently and more effectively. If over the course of time your business needs change and you find that you need a new module that you didn't order previously as part of your ERP implementation, it's usually possible to create something custom and then to integrate it either directly or with the use of a modern API so that there's really a seamless experience between the ERP implementation that you have today and the one that you want to have that will include custom functionality. So as you're considering a new ERP for your business or organization, please reach out to us at Watkyn. We'd love to talk with you to understand better what your needs are and then to help advise you about what some of the possibilities are that would be most suitable for your situation.